time to go racing as Chris Hamilton and Blair Lockhart starts off the first race. Ghost Rider and Monster Energy. It's the boat coming around the first turn as Blair takes the inner lane, jumping over the crossover jump. Chris goes in between it. Chris is the first one to hit this jump. Right now looks like Blair is a little bit in front. That's gonna get some big air. Chris gets some huge air on the after second jump there. They both go into this turn again. This time Chris has the inner lane. And Blair is gonna go under it. Blair kinda cuts the other side of it right there. It looks like it's gonna be a close race, but Blair turns a little wild. Chris kinda stops it, but Blair goes way big, crashes into the other side. And Chris Hamilton is gonna get an easy win. Aaron Lurie and El Toro Loco races Jack Merkel and Shock Therapy. As Jack has the inner lane, going over the crossover. Aaron jumping over the other side, under it. Oh, but Aaron is gonna get in trouble. Aaron hits the pole in the middle. Gonna crash right into it. And it looks like right now that Jack is gonna get the easy win. Oh, Aaron is way out of control. He's even over in the wrong lane right there. That's pretty much all Jack. There's no way Aaron can catch up on that. That's Jack Merkel and Shock Therapy is gonna get the win. But it looks like Aaron is still gonna try and finish the race. Even though there's no fast loser, even though he really wouldn't have had any shot at getting the fast loser with this run anyway. But he's still gonna finish. Now Magnus Birkeland and Iron Outlaw races Dalton Hastings and the Grinder. Dalton gets a wheelie off of the starting line, so not seen that yet. Not quite like that. As you can see, Dalton has the inner lane. Magnus kinda spun out on the far lane out there. But Dalton completely misses the jump over in the turn there. Oh, and it's gonna cut the side, it's gonna hit the pole, and that's gonna flip him over. Dalton Hastings flips over on the turning pole. And if Magnus does not mess up here, he's gonna get an easy victory. As it already looked like Dalton was way in front. Well, Magnus a little bit up on two wheels there. Look, kinda clips the cars too. But he's still gonna get the win. He's gonna finish the race right here. Oh, well, he's gonna hit the pole too. Yes, he's gonna have to back up to finish the race. There comes Frank Charlton and the Patriot against Cam Seward and Gravedigger. As Gravedigger has the inner lane and Patriot on the far. It looks like Frank might be a little bit in front. No, actually it's Cam. Cam is in front right now. Coming around this turn for a second time. So I'm not sure. Looks like Frank is in front this time. Cam spin it out a little bit. Frank is gonna get some big time air and he's gonna win the race. Frank Charlton and the Patriot is gonna go on to the semifinals. It's semi-final time. Jack Merkel and Shock Turpy races Chris Hamilton and Ghost Rider. As Jack at the near lane as he goes over to the far. They look pretty dead even right now. It is dead even. Chris Hamilton and Jack Merkel side by side, second time by. So they're gonna take out on their second lap. They still look pretty close, but it looks like Chris might get the better of it. Yeah, it is Chris Hamilton. But Jack is gonna try and get some big air. He's still gonna finish, but Ip is gonna flip it over. Chris Hamilton is in the finals. Now Frank Charlton and the Patriot races Magnus Birkeland and the Iron Outlaw. Magnus got the near lane this time. Gonna jump over the crossover. But it looks like Frank is in front. But they're pretty close. Pretty much dead even. First time by here. There's still one lap left, so we're gonna see what happens. As that near lane over the crossover jump seems to be a little bit faster. Yeah, Frank is in front right now. Magnus is gonna hit the pole, almost flips it over. Kinda the same thing what Aaron did. And Frank is gonna get an easy win. Magnus just all over the place right now. And Iron Outlaw is still gonna finish the race. It's time for the finals. Frank Charlton and the Patriot against Chris Hamilton and Ghost Rider. Frank has the near lane. Gonna jump to crossover. Oh, it looks like Chris is way in front already. He looks really fast right now. He's a truck light in front, but now Frank gets it in the lead. Open the nose. He's gonna save it. Frank got it on the last straightaway. But he still got a whole lap left. Oh, and Frank gets a little bit out of control. That's gonna cost him a lot. It looks like Chris is in front. But Frank got it on the straightaway last time. Can he do it again? No, he cannot. It's gonna crash into the cars really, really hard. And Chris Hamilton and Ghost Rider is gonna take a racing win. Now it's time for freestyle. That's Magnus Birkeland and the Iron Outlaw truck is first out. You're gonna go right for his black cars over the side, kind of up on the two wheels, up on the side. He's gonna already jump the double, gonna clip it with the rear tires. But he's not gonna flip it over, gonna just wheelie straight into the cars. He's gonna come back the other way over the van stack, open two wheels. Just jumps it over to the side. He's gonna have some big air over the crossover. Oh, a little bit out of control up on the back. Gonna put it in reverse. He's gonna hit it one more time. That's a nice little sky wheelie. And it looks like it's gonna try and double it up again. Just perfectly with the rear tires barely hitting the buses there. A little bit up on two wheels. Oh, and it's gonna hit it a little bit wrong and it's gonna flip him over. Total scores are 18. Here comes Blair Lockhart and Monster Energy. It's gonna go right for the double jump and it's gonna air it out. as the scores to beat is a 18. It doesn't seem too hard to beat, right? It's gonna go over the van stack, over the second van stack. Into the crossover, backside of the crossover jump straight into the cars. Gonna put her around, jump over. Black cars, there's a little bit of slap wheelie. That's gonna be the first one to hit the cars on this side since racing. Oh, I'm gonna get a nice sky wheelie, nice job. Oh, I'm just gonna try and hit the crossover jump. Nicely done. Oh, and it jumps over that van car obstacle. We're gonna come back over the double. Hit it kinda like Magnus did, but still made a bigger air. Oh, and it's gonna crash into the van. Gonna end this run on scores of 17. Jack Merkel and Shock Therapy is up next. And it's gonna go right for the double jump, skies it out. He goes next for the van stack, gets some big air off it. Nice job. Scores to beat still at 18 from Iron Outlaw. So he gets some big air over the crossover jump. I'm gonna combo it onto that van stack. I'm just gonna keep jumping over the black cars in the turn. I'm gonna straight for racing jumps. Nice big air slap wheel to sit into the next one. I did not expect that. It's gonna get a long slap wheel down the straightaway. Nice job from Jack Merkel and the Shock Therapy. And as air looks like air just gonna hit this one car, jump over the cars, just into a little slap wheelie. Gonna come back around. Gonna get some nice air. Oh, and straight into the other on the back of the crossover. And trying does a little wheelie up on two wheels, nice little save. Gonna go for the van stack. Now it's gonna land on two wheels, still gonna save it. Gonna go for the cars. Looks like you tried to do sky wheelie. Didn't quite get that. It's gonna continue. Coming around, looks like it's gonna go back for a double again. And it's gonna sky it out. Oh my, it's gonna front flip it onto there. Scores a 22 for Jack Merkel. Here comes Frank Shelton and the Patriot. I'm gonna start by skying it out over the double from the other side. I'm just gonna go straight for a racing jump, looks like. Yes. I'm gonna jump over both of them kinda nicely. Goes into a nice slap wheelie. Long slap wheelie all the way out. Gonna come around and it's gonna hit the crossover jump maybe. Yes, yes. Getting some bigger lands on the nose. Goes into a slap wheelie. Comes back for the double again. Barely clears it. Let's get it go over the back of the crossover. I'm gonna hit big air. It's gonna flip him over the one stack. Scores a 11 for Frank. Sorry, scores a 16 for Frank. Here comes Chris Hamilton and the Ghost Rider. The scores to beat is a 22 from Jack Merkel. And it starts out with some huge slap wheelie. And it's gonna go for the black cars over there. And if I guess right, it's gonna go for the racing stacks. That's the only thing over on that side. And it's gonna get some nice air. Really nice air. Oh, and the slap wheelie. That was a kinda little twist of a slap wheelie. That's a kinda got it on control at the start. And then just rode it all the way down. He's gonna get another wheelie here onto the double as he's gonna go around the double, goes into a donut. Gonna back the other way, go for this racing stack right here. So gonna come for van stack. As this guy's gonna try to do the double down, get the double down trophy, as he's the only one that can do it. This is the only one that won racing tonight, of course. Oh, up in the front, what a save! Nice save from Chris Hamilton and the Ghost Rider. He's having a really nice run out there right now. I think we might have a consider for the lead right there. Oh, and a nice save! I'm not sure what he did right there, but what he did was amazing. He's gonna get a wheelie, he's gonna put it straight in the pocket and into the cars, flips it over, scores a 25 and a new leader. Here comes Aaron Lurie and El Toro Loco. He's gonna actually go around those first cars. This is gonna turn it back around here. I'm gonna try and go for his first obstacle, it's gonna be the double. And he's in big time here, nice job. He's gonna hit straight on onto the wind stack and he stuffs it axle through the windshield. Scores a 11 from Aaron, but man, what a crash. Dalton Hastings comes out and the Advance Auto Parts Grinder. He won the season opener freestyle in Stafford. Haven't had so much luck in freestyle after that. But you will look out for him tonight. As the Grinder is the first one to hit that one stack from the backside. It's kind of a cool little twist. I'm gonna get a sky wheelie right here. Nice job! There's a slap wheel off of it. There's another little slap wheelie. Drags it up, pulls it all the way out. Nice job from Dalton. It's a really good run so far. Scores to beat us a 25 from Chris Hamilton. So we only got 2 trucks left. Oh, and a nice little sky wheelie there again, slap wheelie from Dalton. Oh, open 2 wheels, gonna save it, nice job. Now looks like he's gonna go for the double. No, he's just gonna roll over it. Oh, gonna slap wheel us into the other side of it. I'm gonna go over there. Total scores a 21 though for Dalton. It's Digger time. Cam, Seaward, and Gravedigger coming out with a green paint job. And it stops up a little bit, but here he comes. Gravedigger is ready for action as he jumps. The big crossover jump to start off. Goes into a slap wheelie. Go into a little donut here. Gets him over the double, kinda goes up over to the side of it. It's gonna hit the one stack. Oh, but it's gonna flip him over and scores only 11 for Cam.